Welcome back, everybody. So 25 minutes before 7, let's get into the question of the day now. And this is what we're asking you this morning. So first question is, it looks like sex workers' rights advocacy group, you heard this one in the news, have reiterated calls for the decriminalization of sex work. So, you heard too that sex workers say they are still subjected to senseless murders, harassment and abuse. So this morning we're asking you for your views. What is your take on this? Sex workers and sex work being decriminalized. So write to us at Morning Live SABC. Looking forward to your views.
Okay, and what do you know? Bonanza this morning. Another question. EFF leader Julius Malema wants those living in the suburbs to pay water and electricity bills for SASSA recipients in townships. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know at Morning Live SABC. Of course, the EFF were out in Sedibeng, I think it was yesterday, or was it in Sebokeng? Sebokeng, I think it was where they were. And of course, everybody on the campaign trail at this time. And let us know what your thoughts are about what is being said. And we're pulsing you on the EFF this morning.
Yeah, Bopoleng Ward 6 in the Vaal. That's where he was. Campaigning yesterday. So those were the comments were made. Anyway, those are your questions. As Sakina said, a bumper day. 2 questions, lovely. All right, so some sports news now. Manchester United.
Sure.
Did they lose? I heard
they lost.
They lost. I heard Ronaldo scored, but it wasn't good enough. And
yeah, they lost to Young Boys. Now,
Young Boys, is that the name of?
It's a Champions League encounter, so this is the name of the team. Yes, Young Boys.
Young Boys.
Yes.
Never heard of them.
Oh, well, they've been around.
Oh no, you teach me, preach,
so,
baby. I need the education.
A bit of a shock result because nobody expected Man United to lose to Young Boys. They were a man down, but all the same, people were still expecting them to see it through, and unfortunately it was not to be an error there by Wan Bissaka, and that just snowballed. And so everybody's trending. Wan Bissaka is trending. The coach Ole Out is back on the cards, is trending at number 5.
This is my funny one. Young Boys is trending now. Thank you that you've told me.
Young Boys is trending.
But this one tweet kills me. Someone said Manchester United bought a goat and some young boys killed it.
I'm not laughing. I support Arsenal.
Oh, that's so funny.
I know. That was Leanne. It wasn't me. Please don't send those Arsenal jokes to me. It was Leanne.
It wasn't me. I laughed. That was a very funny.
No, that was funny.
Sherry F writing that, and Sherry F. Oh gosh, that's so funny. Okay, well, I've been educated. So Young Boys beat Manchester United. So there we go.
Share that one.
It's a nice one. All right.
Okay.
Rosemarie and Lofu, she was on the front pages of all the newspapers this morning. You saw that. So, this is one of those cases that has got everybody speaking all over the place and on social media as well. I know just before she made her appearance, she was all excited that she put makeup on because she didn't realize she was going to be famous. So, these are the kind of things that were coming out of the courtroom yesterday, and it just didn't understand. Whereas, there is exclusive footage, according to the Times Live, of this former policewoman, Tembisa shock cop, ordering hitmen to murder. And this is something that is just unbelievable.
To kill the sister and the sister's 5 children.
Can you believe this?
But this is, of course, not her first rodeo, and she's killed other family members allegedly. And she was caught by an undercover cop who actually recorded the whole thing, where she drove the hitmen that she thought were going to do this for her to the sister's place in Bushbuck Ridge, I think it is. Could be wrong. But they made that drive from Gauteng. So that is circulating as well, that particular video. And so it's
just a lot of people talking to her
story.
Psychological state as well, because it just seems that there's, it's almost like there's just no emotion in all of this, and it just there doesn't seem to be anything happening there. I'm not sure what is going on, but we do know that there are 6 lives that have been lost, and it was quite the performance that was happening in court yesterday from Rosemarie Ndlovu. So, all right, that's the
and she apparently ordered a hit against her mother as well.
Her mother?
Allegedly, yes. and then the mother apparently will testify against her.
Jeez. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And playing up to the media and photographers and asking them if they were satisfied with the way she looked, and, you know, just really, really being something, I don't know, fanning herself in court. But this was the story that happened yesterday. And then, of course, always Apple event. I mean, it is a thing. It happens and it trends every single time Apple make an announcement about new devices that are coming out, whether it's the iPhone 13 or a new iPad or a new Mini or a new operating system, and then updates to the software. So, you know, that's what happens. It's just a thing. It's always a highly anticipated event, and everybody speaks about it.
No, just to see what's new.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know, in terms of what's going to happen, skip a few generations, I say.
I suppose. It is, yeah. Skip a few and then jump onto the new one, and then it looks extra amazing. Okay, let's take a break. Vaccine talk after this, mandatory vaccination. Also talking to universities. I saw something coming out yesterday about UCT saying that they are considering having their students vaccinated, mandatory vaccination. But there's a whole bunch of topics underneath the topic of vaccination. So do stay tuned. That's coming up. We've got Professor Ramnik Alwalia, the CEO of Higher Health, as our guest. Stay tuned.